Hey, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me again. This is Lou Marconi on the Burning River Browns Talk with the Fanatical Elves Network and a subsidiary of Fans First Sports Network. Thank you again. Lou Marconi at L Marconi 251 on Instagram, at L Marconi 1973 on X. Great to have you here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Love the comments, love the reactions to what I do and my articles and everything else. Appreciate the interaction. Um, right now, I'm going to have a little bit more to say about the video that I did yesterday regarding the Dome Stadium and what the Cleveland City Councilman said. I'm also going to talk to you today about the new signing that the Browns made of Justin Hardee Sr. Give you my thoughts on that. But before we go any further, I have bills to pay. We have bills to pay. So let's pause for a word from our sponsors. All right, here we go. Thanks for hanging there with me. Okay, let's start with Justin Hardee Sr. Great signing. He is a defensive back. He is from the New York Jets. He was a free agent, and he's considered a special teams specialist, an ace, a gunner, one of those guys that flies down the field on punts and covers punt returns. He was a very good player for the Jets. He was a free agent. We lost Mike Adams, so he's a very good viable replacement. A little background on him. Yep. He is from Cleveland. He was a star at Glenville High School. Ted Ginn Sr. was at the Cleveland Browns facility when he came in to sign his contract, which I thought that was really cool in that video. I also wanted to say that most of the moves you're going to see now from the Cleveland Browns, now that we've gone through the waves of free agencies and trades and everything else, it'll be back end roster moves such as this one. Justin Hardee Sr. will not be just a training camp player to be there to just possibly make the team. He should make the team, and he should be on the 53-man roster. So it was a very good signing. It just makes sense. So they've made solid moves throughout this season. I think I also was saying I was talking to other people about the AFC North as a whole. And I even said in my interview with Jack Duffin that aired on Monday that I think the winner of the AFC North will probably be the number one seed in the AFC. He says, well, Kansas City will still be the tough team. Absolutely. I'm not taking anything away from Kansas City. They've won 3 Super Bowls in the last 4 years. They're the team to beat in the AFC. But with that being said, the AFC North is going to be an absolute dogfight in 2024. Everybody in the division got better. Pittsburgh got better. Baltimore got better. Cincinnati got better in their own different ways and their own filling their own needs. So we still have the draft coming up at the end of this month. So there's still more to be done and there's still more to analyze later. But I think two things are going to be a factor: health and luck on who wins the division. If you could stay healthy and you have a little lady luck, on your side, a little bit of luck. But I also said luck is preparation meeting opportunity. Keep that in mind. So appreciate it. Another thing too to say regarding the Dome Stadium, I was very critical of that councilman yesterday because he held a press conference. He was invoking a law that really means nothing because the spirit of the law was about moving the team out of to another city or another market. Wasn't had nothing to do with moving it down the road 15 minutes. A 15-minute drive from downtown to get to a football game is not that big of a deal. And people are reacting emotionally because there's discussion of how the stadium is going to be funded or how it's going to be paid for, and they think the owner should pay for all of it. The same talking points I heard 30 years ago about Art Modell. Yeah, owner should fit the bill. I agree, but public funds are going to be used. Just don't know how yet. Nothing's been officially announced. Nothing has been put on a ballot. Nothing has been even proposed to Cuyahoga County or people in the Northeast Ohio region, or even the people of the state of Ohio, of exactly how to pay for that stadium. So really, there's nothing to get mad about or get emotional about yet. So, or even be happy about either. So really, there's nothing been announced. From what I'm hearing from my friends in the Cleveland sports media, is that within the next 12 months we should know. I'm thinking because it's going to be a 5-year project. Personally, I think it's 6 months, maybe even 4. We should know. It's gonna take some time, and I also believe it could be a great economic opportunity for downtown to be done with a stadium that's out football only, outdoor only stadium, sitting empty 350 days out of the year, sitting there. They could use that lakefront property and put it to better economic use for the city of Cleveland. I just believe that there's an opportunity with that, and I think the Haslam family could still help the city develop that lakefront while building their stadium in Brook Park. There's a compromise here. There's things that are being negotiated. Can't, I'm not sitting at the table during these negotiations, so I don't know for sure. But I'm just thinking common sense would do that. And when negotiations are going on, you're not going to get a lot of information from the parties involved. And what the city councilman Casey did was get himself involved when he really wasn't a part of the negotiation at all. And I think that was not of the best judgment for him to do that. But back to it. I'm going to be back again tomorrow morning at 8:30, talking latest on the Browns. It's Justin Hardee Sr. again. Great signing. Back end roster moves is what you're going to see between now and probably up until they go to the Greenbrier training camp in about, it's hard to believe it's going to be about 3.5 months when training camp starts. We're already in April, people. um, Friday, a little programming note. Friday, I will be coming on at 9:30 a.m. instead of 8:30. It will be for personal reasons. I have something I have to take care of, so I won't be able to come on at 8:30. But I will definitely come on at 9:30. Appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate all of you. Thank you again for all of your support and your help. And keep in mind, like I said before, whenever the river burns, it always burns brown and orange. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:30.